It's a friendly between two countries that have a real rivalry. No love lost between them at all. And we should expect, Alan, a firecracker of a match.
I think so. Two giants of the world game, and so many fantastic talents in both of these sides.
And this match is Spain against France. It's an international fixture here, Alan. That'll bring back memories for you and your England career.
Well, it is a proud moment. You stand there, you sing along to the national anthem, and you just want to do yourself justice representing your country.
And we pause now for the national anthems. Spain will line up like this today. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Well, it's a delight to be able to incorporate the women's game into the higher levels of football, and the level of skill is terrific. And I know a lot of die-hard men football followers love watching women's football now.
Yeah, I think the biggest compliment you can give it is that it's getting closer and closer to the men's game in terms of the standards, and when you're looking at it, it doesn't look noticeably different.
This is the lineup for the away side. Spain have started the game. And the pass not completed, really. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Paredes. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Now Majri. Here's Kashawi. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Good vision. Wonderful save. Gone short with the corner. Delivery to the far post. Well, crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've spoilt the promise of that attack. Henry. Toro. To Henry. Marion Toro. Here's Delphine Cascarino. Got to be quick now. And now we'll have a goal kick. Here's Putellas. Nice bit of interplay between these two. To Putellas. Torresia. Good position for the cross.
Teammates arriving for the cutback here. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball.
Opportunity to cross it now. To Torresia.
Very skilled. These passes may look easy, but the work off the ball is very important.
Promising build-up until that challenge. Le Sommer. Gova. Masri. Kashawi. Here's Le Sommer. Now Masri. Le Sommer. And that was a very well-timed tackle. And there's the interception. Here's San Pedro to Hermoso. Here's the chance. Fantastic save.
Corner played in. Choosing to punch the corner away, the goalkeeper this time.
To Hermoso.
Going forward well. It's a good cross.
Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? And turn back to Buhadi. Sakina Kashawi. Le Sommer. Henri.
Cascarino.
Here's Le Sommer. To Henri.
Toro.
Le Sommer. Henri.
It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball. Now Marion Toro. Well, in it goes.
And that's straightforward for a goalkeeper of this calibre. Henri.
Delphine Cascarino.
Here's Le Sommer. Now Masri. Given back to her again. Masri. It's good play to get a foot in and intercept. Hermoso.
It was an early foul, and I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that. Good defensive clearance there. Cascarino.
Govan. Now Masri. To Henri.
Delphine Cascarino. Valerie Govan. Cascarino.
Henri. That's a great interception. Here's Corredera.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Patient play from them.
Henri. Le Sommer. Masri. Here's Le Sommer. Kashawi.
Attacking now. Govan! Good work by the goalkeeper.
Corredera. To Hermoso. Here's San Pedro.
Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful.
Here's Le Sommer.
Delphine Cascarino. Valerie Govan.
Here's Le Sommer.
And they're keeping the ball, that's the important thing. Here's Valerie Govan. Striding forward, purposefully. Can find some space here on the flanks. That's an excellent cross. Here, it's the goalkeeper's ball.
To Henry. Henry.
Cascarino. Here's Marion Toro. Here's Delphine Cascarino. This with a chance to go into the lead now. Good stop by the goalkeeper.
Here's Putellas. To Putellas. That'll be a throw for France.
Toro.
Henry.
Marion Toro. Cascarino. Delphine Cascarino. Toro.
Here's Le Sommer.
It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball.
Definitely a throw in there. To Henry.
Here's a chance to whip it in. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass.
France get the throw. Now Majri. That's out, it'll be a throw.
Kashawi.
Here's Le Sommer.
Here's the chance to get in the cross.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Here's Putellas.
Keeping the ball and looking for an opening.
Corredera.
Going forward well. Looking for teammates in the middle. Reaching for it a little bit with the header. And that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
Le Sommer.
Sakina Kashawi.
Here's Le Sommer. To Henry.
Marion Toro.
Henry.
It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball. Cascarino. Now it's Govan. Now Cascarino. Chance for the cross.
To Henry. Simple possession play, it's sensible stuff.
Delphine Cascarino. Valerie Gauvin. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. Defended well. Here's Bati. Delphine Cascarino. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Patient play from them. Henri. Needs to be quick. That'll be a throw for France. Cascarino. Promising build-up until that challenge. Here's San Pedro. It's a good cross. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. And there's the interception. And it's a shot now! That's a brilliant stop. In goes the corner. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Had a go! Simple save from an ambitious effort. To Henri. Spain get the throw. Paredes to San Pedro. Corredera. Here's San Pedro on the attack here. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball. Keeping the ball is Hermoso! Great stop. Corner. And here's a possibility of making a chance to go in front. Corner swung in. Super goalkeeping. Nice interplay between the two of them. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. And here's a chance for a cross to come in because the referee's allowed them to go on. Referee says free kick. Well, the referee deciding that a good talking to her will do the job in these circumstances. I like to see that.
I think we all do. I mean, listen, another ref on another day might have produced a yellow card there.
And in it goes towards the far post. And the keeper... Well, there it is. The opening goal of the game.
No wonder they're off and running in celebration.
Well, she went in with the header, and some players really do love heading the ball, and she's one of them, and you can see why.
Well, if you can master the skill, as she has, it can get you 5-6 goals extra a season. Really good header.
Spain have got the lead then. To Henri. Masri. Sakina Kashawi.
Henry. Le Sommer.
They obviously believe that they can find this equaliser by passing their way through the opposition.
They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Simple possession play, it's sensible stuff. France get the throw. Good interception.
Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Frustrating for them, really. That was the opportunity to play on the break, but it's broken down.
Kashawi. Sakina Kashawi. Henry. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Back to the goalkeeper, Panos.
It's a throw-in given, very close to being a corner.
Here's Putellas. Torresia.
It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball.
Here's San Pedro.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Can France find their way out of this awkward position? They are trailing towards the end of the first half. They're not playing particularly well, which is the bigger worry, really. Here's Bati. Here's Le Sommer.
Cascarino. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Here's Delphine Cascarino.
Finding hard to get possession.
Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Here's Marion Toro.
Well, a corner to come because of that deflection.
They've gone short with the corner.
And the goalkeeper's got to collect the ball for a goal kick.
It's good play to get a foot in and intercept.
Henry. Now Bati. Masri.
Trying to steer it through. Terrific stop. Put the corner in the middle.
Here's Le Sommer.
Here's Kashawi. Striding forward, purposefully. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball.
Got to be quick now.
That's offside.
And the referee's acknowledged that fact. Here's Corredera. Here's San Pedro.
That's a great interception.
Le Sommer. Mazri. Now it's Sakina Kashawi. Playing a little game between the two of them. Le Sommer. Now it's Gauvin. Confident goalkeeping here.
Yeah, good hand to turn it aside.
France have been given the corner. Decided to take a short corner this time. Successful tackle. Too much pressure for the opposition, who've lost the ball. Le Sommer. Delphine Cascarino. Going forward well. Henri. Come away with the ball cleanly. Great tackle. Intercepted well. Here's Corredera. Mazri. Now Renard. Here's Corredera. Torresia. Corredera. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Cascarino. Mazri. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Here's Valerie Gauvin. Now Cascarino. It's a good cross. Reaching for it a little bit with the header, and that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
Well, she's put it wide from a decent position, but the supply line is very good for her from the wide areas.
Certainly is, and after that miss, she'll just be hoping that those wide players can keep providing this service. Well, there's nothing wrong with the ball in, but just didn't time it properly, and it's gone wide.
Here's Paredes. Here's Corredera. Paredes. Corredera. Intriguing and at times inspirational in this friendly fixture. At half-time, there is just the one goal in it.
Yeah, and it's also been a bit of a tactical battle at times, the two teams cancelling each other out, but the one team ahead, and probably deservedly so.
Spain have started the game. Wonderful save. Here's the chance. Fantastic save. Reaching for it a little bit with the header, and that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
And there's the interception. And it's a shot now! It's a brilliant stop. Hermoso!
so! Great stop. Corner. And here's a possibility of making a chance to go in front. And in it goes towards the far post. The keeper's... Well, there it is. The opening goal of the game.
No wonder they're off and running in celebration.
Maestri.
Keeping calm in the pursuit of a terrific stop. Confident goalkeeping here.
Yeah, good hand to turn it aside.
France have been given the corner. Now Cascarino. Reaching for it a little bit with the header, and that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
So here we go for the second half. They've got the ball back by that interception. Pressure to absorb, high up the pitch.
Paredes. Won it back with an interception. Le Sommer.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
To Putellas.
And they're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here. On the attack, with real gusto a moment or two ago, but it rather left them dismayed in the end.
To Putellas. Torresia. Paredes.
And they've spread it out wide here. Moving it nicely and productively here.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass.
Got the ball and they're going at the opposition with speed.
Here's Le Sommer. To Henry.
Valerie Gauvin.
Le Sommer.
It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball.
Maestri.
Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation.
Hermoso.
Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Time to get the ball in.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position.
Well, that will mean a corner coming up now. Corner's taken. It's a corner that's been wasted, really. Stopped at the near post.
To San Pedro. To Torresia.
And she's got the ball back. Opportunity to cross it now.
Here's Corredera.
Striding forward, purposefully.
Torresia.
Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
And she gives it back.
That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition.
Here's Corredera.
Gone a little early there, I think. Flags up.
Yeah, a bit over-eager to get on the end of it. Just failed to look across the line.
That's very good shielding of the ball.
Hermoso.
Good distance to the clearance then.
Now Batty.
Delfin Cascarino.
Le Sommer. To Henry. Here's Le Sommer.
It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball.
Corredera.
Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
Here's Corredera.
Keeping the ball is one thing, but they've got to try and open up the opposition.
Hermoso!
Good stop by the goalkeeper.
And that's a turnover to the opposition.
Toro.
Now Batty.
Delfin Cascarino. Cascarino. Marion Toro.
Henry.
Toro. Now Cascarino. Here's Marion Toro. Looking to tee up for the shot. Plenty of power, but not too much direction.
Spotted that well and intercepted. Masri.
Kashawi. It's with Spain now again. Can really get at the opposition here.
Oh, time to get the cross now. They've soaked up a lot of danger here, but it hasn't hurt them, and now they're on the ball.
Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition.
Govan. Here's Le Sommer. Now Masri. To Henry. Masri.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Cleared away by the defender.
On the attack here.
Gonna try one now. Keeper's done very well here. Here comes the corner. Cleared away, well away from goal.
Chance to put it in the box from here.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
Here's Kashawi.
They've set it up well for the cross. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball.
Now it's Sakina Kashawi.
anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Toro.
Le Sommer. And it's a throw for Spain.
Well, that will be the goalkeeper's ball as they tried to get a runner in behind the opposition's defensive line. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition.
Here's Corredera.
That's cut out. Cascarino. Delfin Cascarino. They obviously believe that they can find this equaliser by passing their way through the opposition. Defensive block there, no cross coming in. And in it goes. Oh, that's good defending. Kashawi. Renard. Here's Delfin Cascarino. Now Mario Toro. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball. Good tackle. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Taking on the defenders. Space for the shot! What a save that was!
The agility on show there was outstanding.
Swung in from the corner, and they get it away. Can go in from here. Well, that'll run straight through to the goalkeeper. Cascarino.
Here's Le Sommer.
Delfin Cascarino. Trying to get involved, I think, the forward by coming this deep to get on the ball. That's very good shielding of the ball. Trying to pass their way into position to level the game. And now the shot!
Good stop by the goalkeeper.
Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Delfin Cascarino.
Cut out the pass.
That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Room now out on the wing. Put in from the wide area.
Here's Losada. Here's Corredera. Losada. Corredera. To San Pedro.
Striding forward, purposefully. Put into the middle. Trying to get the cross in. Nearest defender blocked it.
And 20 minutes to go.
That's very good shielding of the ball. Hermoso! Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger.
To Putellas.
Into the attacking third. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Corner's taken. Good work by the goalkeeper.
Here's Le Sommer.
Toro.
And that'll be a throw. Here's Losada. To Hermoso. Here's Corredera. Losada. Corredera.
Comes in strongly. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. And here's the shot.
And that's a save for the goalkeeper. Le Sommer.
Cascarino.
To Henry. And she's got the ball back.
Can pull it back here to set up a chance.
No real trouble for the goalkeeper. To Henry.
Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
To Putellas.
That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition.
To San Pedro.
Time ticking on.
Just over 15 minutes to go.
Looking to open them up with that pass, but unsuccessfully. Now Cascarino. Oh, an important interception that. They can be quick on the break now. Still progressing on the break. Chance to get the ball in the box. Good stop by the goalkeeper.
Losada. To Torresia.
Attacking now. Working the opposition over. Letting the shot go! Good block. Marion Toro. Delphine Cascarino.
Here's Le Sommer.
And they've spread it out wide here. Here's Delphine Cascarino. Spaced across the ball now. Oh, it's too strong, the cross. It's gone over everyone in the middle.
Henry.
This is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Cleared it well.
Well, I wonder where France will go from here, because this is certainly below the standards expected by the French fans. Even with all the difficulties they've had in the last few years, this has been pretty slipshod. No pain for Spain in this one, plenty of gain from the way they've played, and they are cruising towards another success.
Good vision here. Strong, powerful clearance.
France are going to make a change now. Here's Le Sommer.
And Spain strong to get that ball back. That's very good shielding of the ball. Well, this is fascinating, and the crowd are loving the drama that we're watching here. Just a one goal in it in favour of the home team.
Yeah, careful that they don't start celebrating too quickly and that the players feel they've won the game before they actually have.
Masri.
Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball. Well, this could bring them level, and it does! Important point in the game.
Well, what a game changer that might be. And I think the momentum's just shifted.
France have made a chance, they've taken a chance, and we're all square again.
Well, I think the way this game was panning out, you could expect that equaliser. You saw it coming.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Here's Losada. Here's Putellas. Losada.
Looking to create an opening.
Here's Losada. Hermoso.
It's a wasted opportunity, but it's a brilliant interception at a vital time.
Now Majri. Le Sommer. Majri.
That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition.
Now Batty. On the attack here. To Henry. Le Sommer.
Trying to slip it through. That's safely away.
Here's Batty. To Henry.
And she returns the ball.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass.
Continues to script. And here's the shot. Goalkeeper's done well.
Here's Batty.
Toro.
Le Sommer. Renard. To Henry.
That's very good shielding of the ball. Good reading of the by anticipating the pass. Opportunity in a wider area. Defended well.
Torresia.
That's an inspired interception at a really crucial moment. That might just decide the match.
Kashawi.
Great interception. On the attack again, trying to alter the state of the play, which is level pegging still.
Here's San Pedro.
Gone a little early there, I think. Flags up.
Yeah, a bit over-eager to get on the end of it.
Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan. I must say, it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Must take the lead here. It's a save with a degree of comfort, Alan.
Yeah, that was never going to finish up a goal.
put the corner in the middle. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. The summer! What a goal and what a time to get it! This is a competition famed for its late goals, and we may well have witnessed a really important one here. They are in front, and very little time to go. It was a move to make your mouth water. Great goal.
Well, coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal. And here is another angle on that goal. Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much of an opportunity to come back. I think that could be decisive.
Well, here they come again. It might be their last chance here to get something from the game. They set it up well for the cross. It's not really away from the threat here. That's it, the full-time whistle from the referee. This international friendly, as it's billed, has been brought to a halt. And a very good contest between two great rivals. One has the smirk of satisfaction, the other grimace of defeat.
Yeah, thoroughly entertaining, thoroughly enjoyable contest this, and I think the fans will be talking about it for a few months to come.
Masri keeping calm in the pursuit of a terrific stop. Gonna try one now. Keeper's done very well here. Taking on the defenders. What a save that was.
The agility on show there was outstanding.
Into the attacking third. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Well, this could bring them level. And it does! Important point in the game.
Oh, what a game changer that might be. And I think the momentum's just...
Must take the lead here. It's a save with a degree of comfort, Alan.
Yeah, that was never going to finish up a goal.
The summer! What a goal and what a time to get it! This is a competition famed for its late goals.